This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shatar. You're here at Chicago Branch Great Millstone, prophesizing the return of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. You all ignorantly call him Jesus, but his true and Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. Coming at you with another lesson. But before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash Barakatah. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at Great Millstone who rule well. Honors to the hopeful elect. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. The speckled bird, and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Healthy Barakatah. And to the Akwaf, and those of you out there listening and learning, Shalom and Barakatah to you also. Again, this is Psalms 49 and 11, and it reads, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And that's this prideful and proud Edomite. In his own mind, he thinks that, his inward thought is that he's going to be on top forever. No one or nothing can bring him down, all right? Okay? And their dwelling places will be continued forever, okay, and extended to all generations. This is going into generational wealth, passing their riches down from generation to generation. And they name their lands after their own name. Okay, and what brought me to this video, this lesson that I'm about to do, I was looking at President Trump, how he renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, okay? Now, if that's not a prideful, arrogant Edomite, I don't know what you would call it. Okay, and I have a video. I'm going to let it play. It's only about 4 minutes, 5 minutes at tops, if that. And we're going to jump right back into the lesson. But through his arrogance, through his pride, okay, his inward thoughts in his own mind, he thinks that he's going to be on top forever. But not so. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. This place is about to be destroyed, man. All right. This present day evil world, or should I say temporal, because it's slated for destruction, is about to come collapsing down. Okay. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. And that's what's about to happen to Babylon, aka America, the mother of harlots, the mistress of witchcraft that rideth upon the beast, okay? I'm going to let this video play for a minute, all right? And here we go.
Hello, everybody. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice to see you. Are you good? Good. So you all set? We're flying over right now. We're flying over a thing called the Gulf of America. And I'm signing a proclamation, and perhaps you could define that.
This is a proclamation declaring today, February 9th, 2025, as the first ever Gulf of America Day. This follows the President's executive order issuing a name change from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
And we're flying right over it right now. So we thought this would be appropriate. even bigger than the Super Bowl. This is a big thing. And almost everybody now has assented to that.
Attention on board. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please direct your attention out the right side of the aircraft. Air Force One is currently in international waters for the first time in history, flying over the recently renamed Gulf of America. Please enjoy the flight, and we are now about to head westbound to Super Bowl 59.
Wow, he did that well. Isn't that nice? You know, what about make America great again, right? That's what we care about. Okay, here we go. So this is a famous pen now, and we'll put it with something. I'll ask you to do whatever you think we should do with it, Mr. Secretary. Do you want to talk about, Doug, Secretary of the Interior, and also working with Chris Wright on extracting vast amounts of oil and gas and making our country rich? Would you like to say something, Doug?
Well, with the Gulf of America, this is a historic day. We want to thank President Trump. His executive order is what set this in motion. We signed a secretarial order as Secretary of Interior directing the U.S. Geologic Survey, who is responsible for the database, which is the Geographic Names Informational System. And so just prior to this signing, if you will, the button was pushed. It became official with this proclamation to call today Gulf of America Day. But now it's going out. As we're sitting here right now, our team is calling all the map providers, so Google Maps, Apple Maps, all the map people. That change will take effect this afternoon to Gulf of America. So again, fantastic. Thank you, President Trump, for setting this all in motion with your executive order. It's an exciting, fun day, and great to do this as we're flying over the Gulf of America.
We thought it would be very appropriate. Catherine, thank you very much for being here.
So happy
A very important part of his life. And who knows what would have happened to him without you? It might not have been good. Here you go. Okay.
Have you talked to Mexico about this today?
Actually, interestingly, I've never spoken to him about it. It was our call, and I have not spoken to him about. I've spoken to him about many other things, but I haven't really talked to him about this. They have never brought it up. I'm a little surprised at that, but they've never brought it up.
Don't miss out. Log on to oneindia.com.
Now, again, let's go to Psalms 49 real quick, okay? Let's get Psalms 49. Psalms 49 and 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. And evidently, this man thinks in his mind that he's going to continue to rule. Nothing or no one can bring him down, okay? It says, and their dwelling places to all generations. That means they're going to pass their wealth down. Everything that they have, generational wealth, from generation to generation, from his grandfather to him, from him to his son, and so on, okay? And they name their lands after their own names. Now this proud, this arrogant Edomite, he says in his, he named the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, okay? And if you look at what he was saying while he was signing that executive order, we're gonna make America great again. The only time America was ever great was during slavery, okay? When they enslaved us, all right? Brung us over here on them slave ships, free labor, all right? That's the only time America was great. And this man has never owned anything. He's enslaved and colonized the whole world. Everything that he's gotten, he's stolen. What's that in John 10 and 10? But the thief come but to steal, kill, and destroy. And this is Esau, Edom, okay? This proud, this arrogant Edomite, okay? Everything that he's gotten, he's stolen, okay? From one nation of people or another. mainly Jake, mainly Jake, okay? Mainly Israel, all right? He's killed for it. He's killed off nations and killed off thousands, maybe billions or millions of people to get what he has, all right? And he has that mindset. His inward thoughts is that, you know, his houses shall continue forever, all right? And he's like a big kid, all right? If you shooting basketball and he don't get picked, okay, it's his ball, so he's gonna take it where nobody can play. Now, all right, if it's something that he wants and he can't have it, he destroys it, all right? He declares war, bombs it, destroys it, and that way nobody gets it. And that is this proud, this arrogant Edomite, all right? Let's go here. Let's get Micah, okay? Let's grab Micah, and let's grab Micah 2, and we're going to start at the top. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, and they do it because they can. They have the power to do it. This is a wicked race of people. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who and where is he? So that's who runs this place, the wicked, all right? This place is ran by your global banking elites, okay? Esau Edom runs this present day evil world, or should I say temporal, because it's slated for destruction, okay? Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai is starting to visit this place, and you can see the scriptures being fulfilled. The writing is on the wall, okay? But this man is, through his arrogance, through his pride, he thinks this place is going to continue, okay? All right, and again, that's what them hats they said, MEGA, make America great again. And the only time this place was ever great was during slavery. And that's what they do. They say, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. They covet fields and take them by violence. See, they take people's land by violence. That's his blessing, the sword. That's what the Lord gave him. His blessing is. Okay, and he just takes what he wants, all right? They covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, okay? And that's what they've done. Everything they've gotten, they've stolen, okay? They've killed for it. And if they couldn't get it, they destroyed it. The thief come but to steal, kill, and destroy. That's this proud, that's this arrogant Edomite, okay? Now, through his pride, he just named the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, okay? Same thing they've been doing. Like I said, they've enslaved and colonized the whole world, all right? And I'll give you a quick example, just like Africa. That's not the name of Africa. It was named after the Roman general Cipriano Africanus, okay? The real name of Africa is the land of Ham. And that's what we're living in right now, a revised Roman Empire. This place is Rome 2.0, and it's going to be destroyed, thus saith the Lord, all right? Okay, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. They covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And look what they did to Israel, okay? They over there perpetrating the fraud, pretending to be us, okay? Pretending to be the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. But they're going to be destroyed for that, all right? They're going to pay for that. And that's another lesson in itself. We'll keep it in this lesson right here. I said this was going to be a quick hitter. So we're going to go right here. We're going to wrap this up. Let's get Proverbs. Let's grab Proverbs. Let's grab Proverbs. We want Proverbs. And we want Proverbs 16 and 18. Proverbs 16 and 18. And it reads, Pride goeth before destruction, and a haggerty spirit before a fall. See what it say? Pride goeth before destruction, and a haggerty spirit before a fall. So, man, through his pride, through his arrogance, he's going to be taken down. Thus saith the Lord, okay? Again, pride goeth before destruction, and a haggerty spirit before a fall. So all the proud, all the boastful people, they're enlightening themselves for destruction. They're setting themselves up to be destroyed, okay? All right? Let's go here. Let's grab this here. Let's grab this Psalms. Let's get back in Psalms. Okay, let's go in Psalms. And we want Psalms 10. And we're going to start at 2. It says, the wicked, okay, and I just told you the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. That Job 9:24, roughly paraphrasing, okay? All right. It says the wicked, and I gave you that John 10:10, roughly paraphrasing, all right? The thief come but to kill, steal, and destroy. And Yahushua says, I come to give you life and life more abundantly. Okay, that's the end of that passage right there, all right? Psalms 10:2, the wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. And that's what they do, and the poor is Israel, okay? When you hear this word in the Bible, poor, they're talking about Israel, okay? The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined, okay? So that's what they do, man. They persecute the poor daily, every second, every minute, every hour of the day. That's what they do, all right? And it says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined, okay? So they're going to be taken away in their own devices, okay? It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth, all right? The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for his enemies, he puffeth at them. He don't care nothing about his enemies, all right? He thinks he can, he through his sword, through his military might, he thinks he can conquer anything and get anything, anybody he wants, all right? And God forbid, don't let them find out you got no oil, I know gold mines, I know quartz. We're going to give them some democracy, okay? And they go over there and take lands. They covet them by violence, like I just gave you in that Micah 2:1, okay? But they're going to be caught in their own devices, okay? Thus saith the Lord, all right? But this man has just called himself renaming the Gulf of Mexico. He just called himself renaming the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. All right, we're going to go here and we're going to get ready to close, okay? Let's go here and get ready to close the lesson. Let's get this Jeremiah, and let's get Jeremiah 49, and we'll start at 16. Jeremiah 49 and 16. Jeremiah 49 and 16, and it says, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, there go that pride, seeing that word heart, the Hebrew word for heart is lab, that means your mind, okay? It says, thy terribleness has deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock, that holdeth the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. So the Lord is going to bring this man down. And he's a caveman. They used to dwell in them caves, okay? They came down out them caves, okay? And they whitewashed history, all right? Okay? And it says, thy terribleness has deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock, that holdeth the height of the hill, and they got a God complex. They think they God. They build their nests amongst the stars, the hill. Yeah, that's their satellites they got out there in space, okay? They space stations and things of that nature, etc. All right? All that's going to come tumbling down, though, thus saith the Lord. And that's what he means when they hold the hill and exalt themselves high like the eagle. Make they stars, they nests among the stars. And that's they space stations, they satellites, all right? It says, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwelleth in the cliffs, they are cavemen, of the rock, that holdeth the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down, thus saith the Lord. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and this place is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, pedophilia, you got homosexuals running rampant, men sleeping with men, women sleeping with women, pedophiles, they want your children, all right? As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. So the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. And it's going to be an example of what happens when you live ungodly. It's going to be an example of what happens when you don't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. All right? Thus saith the Lord. This place is going down, all right? The proud will fall. That's pretty much all I have right now. Lord will, the lesson is edifying through the Spirit. In closing, I'd like to say Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash Barakatah, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, rise Israel, rise, and Abba Bo. Till the next time.